everyone, welcome back to the channel. Tanya here. Today we're checking out Garden and a Goat, a cozy game where our little robot restores ecosystems by planting gardens and bringing animals back to life. We'll be clearing weeds, planting crops and making treats to attract animals, all while a mischievous goat follows us around doing silly things like charging at us and causing chaos. Let's jump in and start restoring the garden. Let's go. Welcome to the metaverse. I am the metaverse overseer for transforming habits and ecosystem repairs. You can call me Mother. Our task is to restore this garden dome. You'll plant plants and collect animals, and by our task, I mean your task, of course. First, you should remove weeds and rubble. Removing weeds and rubble will reward you with data gems, our currency. Press and hold the remove key to remove them. Once in a while, removing a weed might reveal a treasure. So, if you can pull it at the right angle and distance to open it. I've turned on the milestone tracker in the upper left. Finish this task and I'll return to talk about what's next. Alrighty. So, here we are. We need to remove the weeds. This is our little robot here. Let's hold R to remove the weeds. Hold R to remove the weeds. Oh, and look who decided to turn up. Our little goat charging away there. Said if we get it at the right angle. It doesn't look like we can do that. But look at our little goat here. There we are. So cute. He's making noises too. All right, so we will just quickly head round and clear up all the weeds and rubble. That was another one. Can we click on it? I don't know if we can. Click on it a particular way, it said. Doesn't look like we can. Here comes Mother. Ah, well done. You got gems for doing that and another reward from Garden Console Journey tab. Here is what's next. Data gems are used for planting, create costs, decorating costs, etc. Collect and use gems. You need to heal the ground before you can plant. Open the backpack, select mushroom and plant some. Once the healthy soil spreads, plant ground cover on the healed ground. Okay. All right, so we need to plant mushroom and plant ground cover. Hello, goatee. All right, so now backpack B. Let's plant mushrooms. Oh. Plant one there. Plant one there. And we've got to plant 3 mushrooms. And then we've got to plant some ground cover. Do one more over here. All right, and we can see that it's spreading here. See that? So the ground is getting healthier. E to water the mushroom. So we'll quickly do that. And then we've got to plant 3. Oh. Oh no. Weed. Get rid of that one. You need to water the plant. E to water. E to water. R to remove it. E to water. Here we are. E to water. And we'll just go around one more. E to water. Okay, now let's open up our backpack. B for backpack. Plant ground cover. So let's plant some ground cover here. And that'll hopefully start spreading. Yeah. B unlocked. See console for details. All right, so here comes Mother. Okay, good job. Your work attracted bees. Get one to become a permanent resident. Here are some tips. Animals need all their requirements met and their affection at 100% to become residents. Bees' only requirement is affection filled up. Petting raises affection a little. Try that. All right. So let's see if we can see a bee. Looks like, oh, we can scan that one. So E to scan. Yeah. Here's a bee. E to pat. Hello. Ah, yes, it's going up. Oh. One more. That's 3. 4. And let's make a resident. There we are. Huzzah, this bee is now a new resident of your garden. They will now stay here. Water E. All right, now. So we've got a garden console. Oh, Mother's here. Now that you have plants and animals, it's time to start scanning. Scanning gets you data gems. These are currency and also fills up the research needed on plants and animals for other unlocks. You can only scan to collect gems when full. Use robot vision or check their nameplate to see how full all the animals are. The garden console shows research progress and unlocks. Approaching an animal and pressing the details button will show research requirements and let you give it a nickname. Alrighty. So we've got here the garden. Oh, there goes Mother. The garden console. So this one here where it's got garden progress, we've got no research from them, I don't think. Resident animal types 1, that must be our bee. Plant types 2, so that's our mushroom and our ground cover, I believe. Travel milestone needed for unlock, so alpine forest. But it looks like there's a little bit to do here with the requirements before we unlock that. Then we've got plants, mushrooms, which is a fungus, recycler, floor, and spores. And then we've got the ground cover as well. So cost per plant is 25 and grass coverage in garden at the moment is 0. Then we've got animals and we've unlocked the bee. Number in garden 1, value in gems 300. Our journey is oak forest getting started. So that's this one here. Weed it and reap. So let's collect our rewards there. Then the next one will be ground control, which we have also completed. So let's claim that as well. And then the next one is, yeah, like jazz. Bees will be the first animal to visit. Get the ground ready to attract a bee. When one shows up, do what is needed to make it into a permanent resident. So we've done that and we've unlocked, looks like a treat, blueberry treat maybe. So let's claim that one. And then this one here, yay science, scanning plants and animals gathers research for unlocks. It also collects data gems which are used to buy things. Collect some research data gems from mushrooms and bees. So we still need to complete that. And otherwise, let's head back. Now, we've got mushrooms here that we can scan. So let's do that. And the progress so far is, I think it read 19%. So still a way to go. We can scan this one, E. Now that's at 29%. Let's water the plant. Hello. Scan this one. E to scan here. So we've just scanned our first bee. Beautiful. Scan this one. And water some plants. So we do need to attract more bees, I think. So we've got a drone control here. Let's have a look at that. Ability to weed, ability to scan, ability to water. Why don't we click on that and maybe the drone will do some weeding for us whilst we're going around. Let's see if we can attract another bee. Okay. Let's keep an eye out for another bee. I think there is one over here. There's two actually. Let's pet this one. The bee is now a permanent resident. Beautiful. You can see the drone in the background doing the weeding, which is fantastic. It's a great idea, actually. Do love the art style. Let's pat the pet. Perfect. Alrighty. Let's remove some rubble. Pet. need to, we've completed the research for the mushrooms. We just need to complete the research for the bees. There we are. Now, we'll just head round to our bees and hopefully collect the research. That one's not ready. Not ready. Ready? Rubble? There we are. What's on the other side of this? Ah, it's more land. Okay. It's quite vast, isn't it? This is just a small section here. Pet. That's okay. We'll clear out the rubble because our little robot isn't able to do that. Here comes the goat. There he is. Cheeky thing. Alrighty, that's another bee we've made a resident. Let's get rid of the rubble. Rubble. Alrighty. It's still charging. So we'll just quickly go around the to research these bees. Need to make a lot of bee friends, I think. Wonder if I give it a treat. That was quick enough. There we are. All right, we do need to scan. Here we are. There's a bee there. The scanning. All right. Let's scan this one. Great. Let's scan this bee. Ah, perfect. Ooh, we activated something in the sky there. Look at all that research. Time to put it to use. Treats raise affection more than petting. Some animals want specific treats to become residents. The treats and crops console is where you make treats. Basic treats can be made with just gems. Other treats require harvested ingredients. Check the console for more. Okay, so we need to check the console over here. But before we do that, let's grab our drone and let's get our drone to start watering. And then we've got the treats and crops and decos and cosmetics. So let's open up this one. We've got basic herb treat, which is $75. And then we've got, so let's grab 3 of those. It's making that treat. It says make basic herb treat 2 and then make, so there's a resident squirrel 1. So we need to find a squirrel and make them a resident. Oh. Making funny noises over there. Water. Water. Scan. I'm thinking, can we pop some more ground cover? Do we need... Can we just... Oh no, it needs mushrooms first. Okay. So maybe we just pop some rounded mushrooms around. Expand our garden. Oh, that sounds like our treats already. And let's just pop some... Oh, we got blueberries here. We can definitely pop some blueberries down. Make a herbivore, a herb treat herbivore. Here it is. A little present. Let's collect that. And that's now completed that. Maybe the squirrel will show up now that I've got one. Plant. Squirrel. Oh. A to scan. Oh. Water that one. Water that one. Water that one. $55% charged. Mushrooms are researched to the fullest. Max them out. We'll see if we can complete the research for the bee as well. That should do it, I think. Perfect. Now, let's also make some treats. Beef treat. Or meat. Oh, here he comes. There he goes. Alrighty. Let's launch the drone. Got to keep an eye out now for the squirrel. Alrighty, let's open up our plants. Let's pop some ground cover down. Lilies are now unlocked. Beautiful. Maybe that'll attract a squirrel. Cheeky bugger. Alrighty. Our treats look like they are ready. So let's grab them. Now, we did unlock lilies. Let me just weed this one. Get that out of the way. And weed this one. There we are. Now, we unlocked Lily, so let's open up our plants and let's plant some lilies. I think that'll do. Now we might need to water our lilies. So let's do that for the drone. Yeah. Milestone, second breakfast. Now, these are decos and cosmetics. Oh, look at that. We can do a custom creation here. Helmet. That looks a bit funny. What about this? Looks like a hopping... Looks like a rabbit, that one. Might stick with... let's do yellow. Let's do white. White's fine. The face, we can go... what it currently is, we can do pink or we can do dark green. I don't mind the green, it's fine. The body, red, purple, turquoise. I like the turquoise. And then what have we got here? So that's the backpack. This one, orange one looks good. Looks like a carrot. Let's apply those changes there. Alrighty. And let's escape. And research is full. So where do we go for our research? Let's just pop over here in the garden console. And let's just have a look-see on what we've completed. So we've got lilies here now. Animals, we're waiting for a squirrel. Squirrels gather hoard but often forget their loot. Forest remembers. None in the garden. Visit requirements, make a bee a resident and plant a lily. So now they should show up. So we've got here, we've also completed the year science milestone. So let's claim that one. And we've got second breakfast, which is the next one. We need to make a squirrel a resident. So hopefully we planted our lily now. Do we need to scan it? I don't know. Do we need to water? Can you see in the background what that is? Can everybody see that? That is a squirrel. Hello. Hello. Let me get you a treat. Let me get you a basic herb treat. Did you like that? You did you? Delicious. So cute. Let me know what you think of the art style. I'm loving it. We have just made squirrel a resident. So that's fantastic. We've completed that quest as well. I'm loving the art style. I think the animations are quite beautiful. Oh, Mother's trying to get our attention. Well done. Time for more animals. I'll stop putting up milestones automatically. But you can track new ones in any order on the console. Here are some more tips. The garden console has notes on what it takes to attract animals and make them residents. Nicknames help you track specific animals, like ones you might be trying to get to become residents. Alrighty. So we need to harvest a blueberry. That's what we need to do. That's the next milestone. So yeah, this is obviously Cozy 3D. So the concept is to restore the land or the ecosystem and bring balance to the world. And then it will obviously then attract more animals that you befriend, etc., etc. I quite like the concept. I like the little goat running around. That's so cute too. And just the art style and animations are cute and cozy 100%. Oh! One more. I might have to give it a treat. Basic herb treat. E. There we are. Make it a resident. There we go. Now let's get our drone up. Let's launch the drone. What's wrong? Need to harvest blueberries, so I have to water them first, I think. Then we might be able to harvest them. We'll just do a little bit of watering here. Ah, we're starting to scan lilies now. There we are. Wholly unlocked. See console for details. Certainly unlocked a console. And I just noticed we've got the envelope with a 30 on it at the bottom. What's that? Ah, notifications. Okay. Not a problem. All right. So we'll head over to the console here. And it says we've unlocked something. Plant holly. Aha, holly. Here. Sharp and rugged. They are used by humans for seemingly aggressive holiday decorations. All right, so we can plant them now. And maybe that'll attract a new animal. So we can claim our second breakfast reward as well. Reward claimed. And then we've got harvest 2 blueberries. And then we get a special reward here, 5 of them. So let us plant some holly. There we are. I noticed there's no day-night cycle, so that's quite good. It's quite relaxing that there's no timer on this one either. Alrighty, that research for the lilies are completed. Perfect. Now we just need to harvest the blueberries, but while we're waiting for that to happen, let's go into plants and let's select holly and let's plant some holly. The blueberries certainly take a while to grow, don't they? All right, let's water the holly. Oh, what was that sound? patting the goat. Now watering the goat. If we pull it a particular way, oh, oh, we got it. We got it. Fantastic. That's pretty awesome. I'm assuming that'll go in my inventory. Let's see if we can do that again. Where is there another one? Or was that the only one? Over here. So you got to click E. I'm playing on keyboard and mouse. Click E here at the right spot. Oh, there we are. We did it. Awesome. Love that. Love that. Love, love, love. What was that? Was that a bird? No. Can't be. Water that one. Oh, is this one of them? Oh, we can harvest. Look at that. Beautiful. Alrighty. Can we harvest? No, not yet. Oh, harvest time. Milestone complete. Picnic basket unlocked. See console for details. Okay. Ah, we can scan some holly as well. Beautiful. All right, let's have a look at that. So plant holly, 1 of 5, resident cardinal and a barrier removed. Okay. Now we've got holly planted. We need to try and find the box turtle. Box turtle takes the slow and steady path to survival. After their predator has gone, they'll be still alive. None so far in the garden. Make a squirrel a resident and plant holly. So that's what activates them. So this blueberry. Variant hint. Transforming from a bee, try a few treats that fit with a azure verse. Maybe blue. Maybe I have to give a bee a blue treat to make a blue bee. Where is the bee? Where's the bee when you want them, hey? Yeah. You have to give them a treat. Treat. We'll give them a blueberry treat. E. Did that work? Can we give them a blueberry? Treat. No, we can't. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Milestone. Very nice. So let's collect our milestone here. And we'll claim the reward. Already claimed. Okay. The next one is place a fountain and resident cardinal. And then it's find a way. So we've got quite a few things to unlock. We're so far 25% complete. We do need the remove a barrier and a cardinal. And we still need the oak tree unlocked. So, what's that? Is that a turtle? Hello? Hello? I'd have to give you a treat. Let's get some treats happening. B, treat, basic herb treat. E. Oh, you don't like that? Let's get you another one. Treat, basic meat treat. E. Oh, he liked that one. And then B, treat, red meat jerky. E. Oh, he liked that one too. Let's pet the turtle. We need to make him a resident. And we also got the very nice... Oh, collect that. Harvest that one. Maybe we need to create a different trait for... So that's basic meat, blueberry, red meat jerky, honey treat. Ingredients. Let's make that one. Let's give you a treat. Another treat. He likes that one too. E. Oh, that's taking a while, isn't it? Alrighty, journey. This is a triumphant plant an oak tree, resident owl and resident bear, and transform a bee variant. Transforming animals into variants can be a puzzling challenge and a bit of a mystery. Create the first bee variant. Track milestone. What's this one? Bohemian Rhapsody. As a royal challenge, puzzle out how to get a queen bee as a resident in the garden. Interesting. Alrighty. Animals. Now, make a squirrel resident and plant holly. Feel affection. Research squirrel halfway. Okay, research squirrel halfway. So we didn't do that part. We need to research squirrel halfway. We haven't even started researching. I'm going to have to make you a resident. Might have to get you a treat. All right. You've officially become a resident. Let's pet you. Let's give you a treat. Make you a resident too. Because we need to research you. Look at that cheeky goat. Oh! Alrighty, we'll grab our drone to do some watering. We do need that. Now we need to research squirrel. So let's locate our squirrels. We'll need to get that to 50%. Hopefully you're resident. Beautiful. Take that one. Let's have a look at the squirrel over here. Let's give him a treat. And yes. Scan. Hit. There we are. Hit. Need to research squirrel. There we are. More than 50%. So I've got one more to do, I think. Pet. scan that one. Perfect. Raspberries unlocked. Congratulations. A box turtle is ready to become a resident. Are you ready to become a resident? Where are you, Mr. Turtle? Yes? It's not you. Okay. Try and locate him now. Yes. Huzzah! The box turtle is now a resident of the garden. They will now slowly gain research. Okay. Fantastic. So we also unlocked raspberries. So let's quickly plant those. Holly. How can we plant those? So we've got crop. Here we are under crops. So we've got blueberries and now we've got raspberries. So pop them down. Raccoon is unlocked. See console for details. One more, we'll do 5. There we are. Alrighty, let's check our console. Here, 26% complete. Now, we've got raccoon. Raccoon, a mammal with a wide range of diet options. The raccoon in this area have become what humans refer to as chunky boy. Value in gems is 700. Make a box turtle resident and plant raspberries. Okay, so they should be coming out very soon, these raccoons. But we might just leave it there. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Do you want me to continue with our little garden that we have going on here? I certainly am enjoying the game. There is still a lot to do, a lot to unlock, a lot to plant, and a lot to fix up. So let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more of this one. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to smash the subscribe button, like and comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to wishlist this one as it is currently a demo. Thanks everyone. Bye for now.